So let's learn about the iCivics classroom. The reason why I wanted to create an iCivics classroom is because I teach 9th grade American Government at the Crossroads Center, and I've utilized some of the resources, whether it be playing the games or some of the lesson plans, but in order to get the full appreciation of the site, you have to upload your students and allow them to interact more so with the technology. I'm lucky enough that we do have a class that revolves for every 2 classes, so pretty much every other day you're able to access the technology in the classroom. The benefits in an iCivics classroom are that once you've set up the students in the class, they can participate in the discussion boards, they can communicate with not only each other but the teacher, and you can really monitor everything that they're doing. They can access the work independently if they're homesick or if they're removed from class for behavioral academic concerns. And then they can also interact still with each other, whether they're in the room or outside, but in a more collaborative and technology-based manner. So this is where we begin. You go to iCivics.org. You can copy and paste that or click the link there, and this is the screen that you're going to see. You want to click on either My Civics if you've already created a login, or you're going to join iCivics. Okay, all you need to do that is an email address and select the teacher icon. For your students, they're going to select the student icon when they join. Once you follow the steps of creating a profile, you're logged in and you're going to click on My iCivics. Then you click on the Classes tab. You want to create a new class and follow the screen into what you're going to do for each of those steps. Once you've made a class, just title it whatever, if it's someone's homeroom or if it's a specific age group, gender, whatever, and type that in. This is what's going to come up. It'll say discussions, assignments, announcements, and at the beginning you're not going to have any. It also gives you a class code at this point. So when students are joining, they're going to need that class code. Once you have your stuff set up, that's where the students join. The students you can upload yourself or have them do it. I really feel like the easiest way to do is add multiple students, and then I copied and pasted from the class roster on BCPS1 and just put it in that way. I have blacked out the students' last names just to protect their privacy, but you can see that iCivics already gives them a username and password is for the whole class. So I just made my password government so they would know, okay, this is for my government class, and they didn't have to remember another password and everything while they were logging in. Okay, now you're ready to go. You have your student set up, you have your class set up, and it's just about creating the instructional tools that you would like to use. I set up an assignment, an announcement, and a discussion board just to kind of get the things moving here. But the one that we're going to concentrate on is the web quests. I chose the web quests because they're a valuable instruction activity that utilizes the technology, and it integrates lots of resources, primary sources. They can interact with the text and work at their own pace. This is also giving them ownership in the sense that they can pick different responses. It's free response. They are hitting very high levels of the SAMR model, specifically modification and redefinition, where they're evaluating their sources, they're summarizing what they see, and they're justifying their answers. So how does this actually play out into the classroom, and what are the implications? The iCivics classroom provides you with some assignments, but also allows you to create your own. What's really nice about this is that they've done a lot of the work for you. It gives you a guideline and where you can do this, like what order, as far as whether you're doing a web quest first, you're doing a written assignment, or using the games, and it keeps the class moving once you've got everyone logged in. They can also check their progress, see how many impact points they've had, which really involves their competition, and they like to move that forward. Also, as far as modifications, you can use the things that they already have, but for example, for my struggling readers, I'll print an excerpt of the Constitution and annotate the text while other students might be dealing with the full Constitution online. That way, if you have a different student with an IEP need or extended time, everybody can kind of meet the same content just in different ways. Since I've started using the iCivics Classroom, I've really seen engagement increase. I've just started having them sign up this past week, and they're already kind of looking at how they're going to beat their score, how they're going to get more impact points, and we just are doing our first discussion board this week, so I'm excited to see their feedback. What I've asked them to do is kind of write about how they feel about iCivics and utilizing it more in the class and at home. I think the achievement will continue to improve as we expand the uses of the iCivics Classroom. Hopefully this was helpful to you, and if there's any further questions, feel free to email me. Thank you.